in one pipe. And both have decided to start with World 5 Fort 1 here. Kirbo getting to... And they're both through it. Is that the right one? No, they have to do the other fortress. But they were both going for a 4-2 here instead. So, I believe this is 4-2. I know someone's going to correct me that I'm wrong. Oh, and we have sound. Is anyone going to go for that fortress? Thank you, Tapatio. And we have Fort Knox here, or World 7 Fort 1. Which is kind of Fred? Maybe? If you squint. Oh, and we have our first hammer. Kirbo has discovered a hammer. Will he go back and deal with that fortress, though? Or is he going... Nope, he's going back to deal with the fortress, and it's not going to use that hammer straight away. Which is honestly a good idea. If we had to go hunting for that fortress, I would consider it, but, not if it's right there. Tapatio getting his first hammer of the seed. And how that must feel is, interesting after that last one. Oh, Kirbo dropping down in Fort Knox. He's going to have to wait for the P-switch to wear off. Tapatio is making his way through this airship. And hello, Ludwig. Are you heavy? You are heavy. But you're also kind of soft. Kirbo getting through Fort Knox, getting his Tanuki suit. As we get our first... Well, nobody's perfect. This Kirbo makes his way through Fort Knox, and we get taunted by Bowser. Now here's the quote. Well, I believe Tapatio is just going to use that hammer as he goes into 6-5 with a boss pass right here. To say hello. Kirbo is now through World 7, and is on his way to World 2, which is a vanilla World 2, actually, now that I think about it. As chat has now pointed out that I've noticed. And Tapatio is taking his first go at the end card game. He found flowers, so he's going to know where those 2 flowers are for next time. As Kirbo has his taunt from Bowser. There's also Willy Wonka. And is now entering 6-5 on his end. There's a very rambunctious hammer brother and tries to nail Tapatio. But he's through, and moving on. Or will he go north, or will he go south? He's checking out the quicksand, which is, I believe this is 5-4. No, or it could be 5-8. It's one of those two. Possibly that 5-5. Chat, help. Can I look at your test answers? Getting a star from the Fire Brothers. As Kirbo has found 8-8, I believe. It could be 5-7. All I know is it's from the Sky part of World 5. And now I see it every time I play the game. I can never remember the number. Thus, I've proven to be very, very spotty of memory. Tapatio making his way through this former auto-scroller. As Kirbo dies to a Hotfoot in World 4 Fort 1. Tapatio is making his way through the World 6 airship. And here's Morton. Remember, for whatever reason, Koopalings do not interact with stars. And this is a 5-hit Morton, so, not exactly threatening, not exactly, fast. It's no 5-hit Windy. As Kirbo just walks right into a pit. And uses his hammer anyway to, just, you know, move past it. And Tapatio gets another hammer. We only have one path here in World 4, and that's through this pipe. No fortress right next to the start either, so, huh. I wouldn't use that hammer if I was Tapatio right now. We have another pipe to check. Kirbo is about to enter Airship 6 after he deals with these Fire Brothers. And their hitbox. Tapatio checking out a mushroom house and getting himself a frog suit as he finds some sludge rose. Yeah, more Fire Brothers. And another hammer. You know, I'm feeling like this is. I'm feeling like we're getting repeats here. Prop on that frog suit for our trip through World 6 Fort 1. Who wants to jump? Not that Dry Bones. Dry Bones has forbade jumping. Forbade. And hello, Boom Boom. Okay, and that was the right fortress. Okay, star, flower, 20 coins, star. Well, we have at least one more item to check. And that was worth a mushroom. Not bad. Could be better. As Kirbo gets his cloud. And we, I believe this is Vanilla World 4 airship, isn't it? Oh wait, this is World 2. And we have a heavy boy. A heavy soft boy. What is with the two-hit chonkers? That said, we've seen both heavy Koopalines, so we're not seeing the heavy Windy today. As Kirbo is making his way to a fortress he does not have to complete, which is, I believe this is World 6, Fort 2, no, 3. Fort 2 is the icy one. And I know this because I knew it earlier. Tapatio, why don't Koopa to finish its work real quick, as that fire rope makes its way towards him. Oh, World 1 is a required fortress because the bridge is out to the airship. And the only way to get that bridge back is to complete the fortress. That's another one of the quirks of this flag set. Sometimes the bridges will be out to the airship, and you have to take out a fortress in order to repair it. And this is going to come into play in World 8. Believe you me. TapatioJ is making his way through another World 6 former auto-scroller. And we have a Sky Cheap. As Kirbo has made his way through World 6 Fort 3. Oh, hello, World 7 Fort 2. Hey guys, the trash fort's here. Oh, that said, Tapatio is making it look pretty easy. Taking both hits to just make sure he gets through here. And Kirbo is finding himself a heavy, soft boy. Okay. Getting a Tanuki suit from the Mushroom House. Not bad. Not bad at all. More stars. Never enough stars. Have we seen a mushroom yet? Okay. There we go. Yep, okay. Clearing out the end card game. Kirbo makes his way through 3-7. And is checking what's up here in the treasure chest. Tapatio, I believe, has just worked out the entirety of... Oh, and there's more More hammers in the end card game. And we're going to see a clip here. Because it's marginally less painful than playing the level legitimately. Even if it takes a hot minute to get it, sometimes. And we're through. Just a hammer brother guarding a mushroom. And, yeah. Just an airship. This Kirbo has found a Fortress of the Fireflower over there. Tapatio having to wait on these cycles, but he's got it. And hello, Larry. And Larry's down. Tapatio has finished off Larry and is on to his 5th world. Kirbo has popped a P-Wing just to make this fortress a little less of a hassle. And we get a Simpsons quote from the King here. And a hammer suit from Peach. That's pretty good. See what's at the end of the coin ship. Kirbo is through Fort World 7 Fort 2, and Tapatio gets another hammer to replace the hammer he just used. We're not at a loss for hammers, folks. And we're now in World 3 Fort 2, also known as the Swimming Fort. This Kirbo takes his first stab at the end card game. And those were at least the 20 coin markers are. And goodbye, Boom Boom. Fried. Okay, that fortress over there blocking the path forward is blocking the bridge to another fortress, which could be blocking the bridge to the airship. So you gotta build a bridge to build a bridge. Possibly. We don't know yet. Nope, we just... Okay, that... Now... The fortress that's blocked by... that you need to build a bridge to, does, in fact, need to be cleared to clear away that block, unless you have a hammer. And Tapatio taking care of a ball boy with fireball balls. As Kirbo is moving on to Larry. We have a beta level here. We're going to Lakitu in a moment, and that's about the extent of the issues with this level. And he's through. As Kirbo is now entering World 6. As Tapatio is on to World 3. Tapatio, trying to avoid a boss pass here in Bolt Bill Hill. L. But he's through. And moving on to the next, his next stop. Which is 3-9. Imagine that. Which is, not... Well, it's impossible to be a perfect Fred unless it was a, actual 9 square, but, still, can I get a Fred? And avoiding the unintentional stars. Thank you, chat. Fred. As those Hammer Brothers cough up another cloud. And... I suspect we're going to see some hammer usage. The good news is we just need to find the pipe to Wendy, because we see both of these locks here. Which means there's nothing blocking your way to her as soon as you, find the path. That was not the path. Tapatio just using Cloud because he does not care about whatever is in that level. And we're at Wendy. And her vanilla airship at that. And fire. This should be pretty easy. She's got a bit of a moon jump, but that's, nothing you can't deal with. And she's down. 5 hit her, but, we're past it. Nothing to worry about. As Kirbo uses a hammer to get to, World 5's, World 6's airship, World 1's airship, and, his date with Ballboy. AT. Ooh, and Kirbo taking a death just before he finishes off Ballboy. I know it's not the World 1 there. Oh my goodness. It's close enough. It's actually probably more like the World 2 one. And he has made his way past Ballboy. Our tower is in the sky. Or over there. We're just, yeah, Tapatio has, clouds to spare, and is just clouding past everything. It doesn't have to care about, anything in the way to the airship, apart from some levels. Okay, we have fire chains. Do we have a boss pass? Show me the bass. We do not have a boss pass. Unfortunate, but, you know, life will go on. Oh, no, we do have a bass. It's on Kirbo's side. As he makes his way through the bowl of bills. And we have lag bloopers on TapatioJ's side. And, you know, one fire per and gatekeeping the end of the level. That's fine. Well, I mean, I suppose that could work. Octomam, over here. Tapatio has found World 7's airship, which is being earned by Roy today. No, warping is disabled in this flag set. The warp whistle does not exist. It has never existed, and it never will exist. Roy is also has his Air Jordans on. And Roy has gone down. Tapatio is entering World 8, more than a full world ahead of Kirbo. Thank you for the dad joke, Peach. We have found World 642. Our first fortress in World 8. Maybe our last Boom Boom, depending on how kind World 8 is feeling. Also, we've already seen one lock. That means, and that was off screen. Whatever that fort did was off screen. And we have found out that lock was completely pointless. Tapatio once more going into a circle. And finding the hand bridge level. Which is 7-2. No boss pass in sight this time, though. This Kirbo is making very graceful work of that level over there. And we get our unintentional star. Say hello to the star, everyone. Tapatio has entered a level you cannot die in that he did not need to enter. We are getting a world tour of this level. We have a pipe. Where's the pipe go? The pipe goes to something no one cares about. Oh, and Kirbo dying to Wendy over there. Caught himself caught in the corner. Oh, and we need to get one bridge for Bowser. We have found Bowser Land, but we need to build a bridge. Thankfully, we have knowledge of maybe 2 fortresses over in Hambridge Land. After wards from this Hambridge level, which I believe is the quicksand level. You know, who wants to see more tornadoes? Just tornadoes showing up randomly in levels. Possibly alongside Boss Bass. I like the way you think. Fred, get on it. More tornadoes and more Lakitus. And also, we have found a kind of Fred mega tank here. Possibly our last Boom Boom. Look, Boss Bass needs to be fed. He's a very hungry boy. And yep, there we go. We're now at Bowser's Castle with a hammer suit. Yes, Kirbo is making his way through the fast airship. Tapatio is making his way to Bowser. Oh yeah, just a fine Boom Boom, like, swooping down on you out of nowhere. Maybe we can, like, replace Boom Booms at the end of fortresses with, anything someday. As Tapatio has dunked on Bowser and is about to finish up. Give him a GG, everyone. And hello, Tapatio.
Hey. What's up?
Congratulations once more.
Ah, thank you. That was better.
Yeah, that was very smooth, actually, and with a really good time.
Yeah, I messed around a little bit in World 8 there. I completely went into 8-1 that I didn't need to go into, and that ended up being a level I couldn't just instantly kill myself in.
Yeah,
that was hilarious.
I mentioned as much. I'm like, oh, here's a level he can't die in, guys, that he didn't need to go into.
Yeah, just kind of instantly reacted, like, for some reason, just, oh, there's absolutely going to be a pipe there, and just defaulting to hitting A as soon as I hit the space. So yeah, that was just silly, but otherwise, and then, yeah, I guess I used that hammer in the first screen of World 8. That was hilarious, because that just...
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, hey, it's a circle.
Yeah,
It was just like the first World 8 where you also went in a circle.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that was more of just, like, overthinking it a little bit. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make the smart play. This lock's blocking my way to it. These 2 pipes are fake. They're gonna, like, loop or do something that it's not helpful for me. But
and you have had to, and you clouded over a lot of levels that Kirby did not have the chance to.
Hmm.
In fact, I'm pretty sure once more you ended up like with 1,000,000 hammers more than he did.
Yeah, I had quite a few hammers. Not as much as game 1 there. I think I had more like 5 hammers, I want to say, going through. So 4 or 5. It was nice. And then yeah, more clouds. And I try to pop those when I could.
In fact, we're about to see one of the levels you skipped, which is this one.
Yeah, not too bad of a save. All right. At that point, I would just like, well, okay, I still have a cloud in my inventory. There's realistically only one level. Like, I know I'm gonna have to pass through this, and I don't know what I got for A1A2, so might as well just use it there. Of course, I then enter A1 stupidly, which wasn't even in my way, but you know, whatever.
And the other thing is World 8 in this flag set usually you don't have to worry about A1 or A2, so that cloud is kind of wasted if you take it in there.
Yeah. It was blocking a fort this time, but I would need 2 clouds anyways because it was in a corner, and luckily I didn't need to play that fort. I was fortunate with that. Choosing the right forts in World 8 there, it was kind of a scramble. I'm like, I should have played that first one in the dark room, but I kind of ignored it and tried to find the pipe to get to the last screen, and fortunately I did, and just kind of took a little time, kind of assessed it, and luckily made the right choice. Fortunately.
Kerbo is fighting Roy now. And it's about to enter World 8. Just a little bit behind you.
I expect Kerbo will play World 8, maybe. Probably won't use a hammer on the lock that you don't need to. That's for sure. Probably gonna do the smart thing and check the first pipes available and see.
Oh, I can save this hammer.
Yeah.
Could be useful.
Yeah, and it ended up not being because the other. Well, it was up in the upper left corner of the dark room, so it didn't seem like it was gonna play too much of a factor.
I think it could just let you skip maybe a hand bridge level.
Hmm.
But I was going to mention earlier that the locks are important in World 8, because as many locks as you find is less bridges you have to worry about in Bowser Land. And into the pit.
Yeah. I kind of just barely hit the ground there as he was making the first crossing, and yeah, it's gonna spell doom. Unfortunately, you gotta hit this speed just right, unless you have a P-wing. Yeah, I was pretty happy. I played this section pretty well. I had the Tanuki coming in, and yeah, I'm always happy when I hit that flight, and then hit the get through the disco balls and the thwomp after and not take a hit, and that's always nicely satisfying. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
And he is checking that pipe, so he's not going to go full circle here.
Good. Yeah, it's kind of funny when you do get a lot of hammers like that. Sometimes, like, I'm not even really keeping a proper count. I just know I have a bunch of hammers, so I kind of use them a little bit, maybe. Just kind of in spots where it might only save me a level, but, you know, go for it. And then you could kind of make the mistake of, oh, all of a sudden you ran out of hammers. Like, it seems like a lot, you know, 5 hammers or so, but you could kind of run through them pretty quickly if you're just breaking locks everywhere.
Someone dash 2. Hello, Paragoomba. Always expect a Paragoomba.
But yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, I mean, just definitely, I feel a lot better coming off of this seed, going into my matches tonight against Mustard. I didn't feel so great after that first run there. But yeah, I mean, it was sub 20 through 5 worlds. I was pretty happy about that, and just knowing all the clouds and hammers I had in my inventory, I'm just, even if they throw everything at me, I'm gonna be able to get by this stuff. So I felt pretty good after World 5 there.
Kirbo finding out nothing in
Yeah.
that pipe. And the anchor is a Tanuki suit.
Nice. It does the same thing I did. See, I knew it was a mistake. I should have just played the fort. And that would have been perfect, because then I would have been right there. Kirbo's doing the exact same routing I did. He's gonna find out that this goes into the corner. Yep. Alright. Yeah, that was the one mistake. I mean, I made a couple mistakes, obviously, playing that 8-1. But then, that was the other mistake I made. I was like, I could have just gone left immediately, played that one fort.
Oh, Kirbo.
Oh, no. Hopefully he remembers. Probably gonna go back to go up to the corner. Oh,
no, yeah. we get to see Fort 5-2.
Dang. Yeah. I've been here. I've played every fort so many times in World 8.
Sometimes it just makes the most sense to play them if they're right next to you.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, if I remember correctly, don't we have like another fort on the screen? I think it's one of the ships.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it could be huh.
Yeah, this is where you kind of put the pieces together. You're like, all right, I've gone that pipe, I've gone that pipe. I know there's things there and there. I know he knows that goes to the end, so.
You know, I did not notice this earlier, but this is the vanilla fort. Well, not fort, but the vanilla boom boom level that usually protects Bowser's castle, which is what it's doing here.
That's a good point.
And he's about to enter Bowser's castle too.
Alright. Nice, and still has a hammer. Good.
Alright, just don't lose it before he gets Bowser. And crazy feet, but he dodged it. Good. Now don't eat a waffle. And... okay. He's in there. Kirbo has finished off Bowser and is about to enter the final door.
Yeah, GG. Alright.
And that will do us. Kirbo has finished with a time of 44:59, and let's get him in here. And he'll be in a moment. Hmm. And GG's to you.
Hey, Kirbo, GG.
Okay. It appears we're having some technical difficulties. I don't think he's muted. I think he's having some audio issues. Well, while that's sorting out, what are your final thoughts on these two seeds?
I felt like I wish I played the first one a lot better. I feel like I lost probably like a good 3-4 minutes just on deaths, which is not good. Probably something like 3 minutes on deaths at least. Second group stage, I think I'm really happy with how I played for the most part, as far as getting through the levels and my routing and picking up items, using them in certain places. And yeah, just those couple kind of disappointing parts in World 8. But otherwise, I was pretty happy with this. I thought this might be another 32 as I was kind of entering World 8. If I had routed it out a little bit better and kind of done some things a little bit different order, I think it could have been a 32 actually. So that would have been my second 32 of the tournament, which I would have been really happy about. But I'll take a high 33. That's not too bad.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Turbo is now muted.
And Discord likes to do that thing where it just kind of doesn't see your audio device. But yeah, that was pretty crazy. I think across two races, a dozen hammers. I think I got. So like I can't. You don't expect that. So I'm sure I'm going to be a little hammer deprived going forward.
I'm sure your race against Mustard will be like no hammers and no clouds.
Oh,
and
yeah.
5-9 final destination. Well, we do have what appears to be final words from Kirbo. Sorry, y'all, I can't hear y'all at all. GG to Tap, and sorry I couldn't frog kill for the people. Twitch chat deserves better.
No. Took it through really far with the frog suit. Took it right to the end fight, but yeah, Bowser has that tracking.
That tracking, and I guess where.
Yeah, there you go. All right, yeah, GG's Kirbo. That was all fun. Definitely, I know we had some back and forth in that first one, so I'm sure that was some fun to watch.
Well, thank you for these races, Tap.
Yeah, I got a couple hours to refuel and kind of re-energize, and
well, yeah, go get yourself something to drink because you've been streaming for a while, and we'll see you this evening. Well, Proa, we'll see you this evening.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I hope you all are able to stop by. That will be, I believe, we are stationed on Speed Gaming 4, and we're also going to be duoed with Magoo, and I can't remember who the fourth, the heads up between them is. But so we'll be doing a 4-way race there. So plenty of action on Speed Gaming 4 later tonight. And I always gotta say, thank you as always. Thank you very much, Paranoia, for commentating for us. Thank you for the restream, the hosting, and all the kind of work that's done behind the scenes for this, because it's always a lot of fun. It's definitely. Oh, Justin Man, awesome. So yeah, I guess Magoo versus Justin Man will be the other one paired up with me and Mustard. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all later tonight.
All right, and for me, thank you all for watching. Please give our runners a follow, and if you feel like it, give me one too. And please get something to drink, get something to eat, and we'll see you this evening.
Yeah, see you all then. Catch you later.